Morning, everyone. Year 13, week number 635. Today is a special day because, well, first I'm going to the gym right now. It's early in the morning, but then afterwards, it is a special day because today I am, for the first time ever, going to go and get a manicure. Why am I doing this? No real reason. Just thought it'd be a nice opportunity to try something new, something that I've never done, something that's a little bit unexpected. It's gonna be quite an experience, and I'm gonna try to film as much of it as possible. I don't know how open they are to filming inside of their place of business, but we'll see what we can get today.
Kevinisomoto says welcome to the vlog.
My friends, we're doing this. I'm like oddly nervous for this for some reason. Probably because I've never done anything like this before. I imagine it is very similar to getting a haircut where you just go in, you have to make an appointment. But I imagine you go in, you tell them what you want, and then they just do it for you. So I'm expecting a similar sort of experience with this. I've settled on this place called Ricci. It's here in Brooklyn, Cobble Hill. And you had to make an appointment online, which I'm guessing that's like typical for these types of things. But that's what I had to do. It was all like an online sort of a process. So you book it online and then they like text you when it's time for your appointment, which is right now for me. My friends, we got the manicure done. Look at this. Let me see if I can get this to focus here. I mean, come on now, my friends. Look at that right there. The lady was like, "Do you want the clear?" Like after she did all the stuff. And I was like, no. We're gonna need some color on this. This is what I came here for, my friend. Going into this experience, I was trying to make a comparison between my expectations of this place being similar to getting a haircut. It was very much like that, but I will say if I were to make the comparison between this place and a barbershop feels much more utilitarian. Like you go in, you sit down, you get your haircut, you get out of there. Whereas this place, the nail place, it felt similar to a spa, even though I've never been to a spa either, but it felt more like an experience. The part that I didn't know about was they have you sit there and dry your hands in these little hand dryers. When they take you to the hand drying station, it's kind of just up to you at this point. So like you leave your hands in there for as long as you need to get your hands to dry, and then you're free to leave. That is not the way this works. If you're a regular at the nail salon, this is just one of those things where you just kind of know the process of all the steps. But as a newbie, as someone who's never done this before, none of this is really explained when you first go in there. And I think they just kind of are under the assumption that you know what to do when you reach the hand drying stage. Oh, and the other thing too is that as you're drying your hands, the person gives you a back massage. Was not expecting that either. So first ever doing this, first ever hand massage today, and first ever back massage. Lots of new experiences for me today. Okay, my friends, so it is year 13, week number 635. It is also the week of Thanksgiving. So this is something new, but last week's video, I introduced you to Jody. We asked her the question of the week. Is there one that you like to play just for fun? Or like you can imagine yourself playing? Jody was Darren's high school friend who now lives in New York. And so I just met her for the first time last week. After that meetup was over, I connected with Jody and she invited me to come over to her place for Thanksgiving dinner. She knows that I'm like gonna be not really doing anything for Thanksgiving. So she was like, yo, if you are not doing anything for Thanksgiving, we're hosting at my place, so you should come by. We're having people over for just a nice like Thanksgiving sort of a dinner sort of a thing. And so I'm going over to Jody's place. She lives in Harlem, New York City, very far from here, but that's where I'll be on Thanksgiving. And what's really crazy if you think about it is that if you really think about it, it's kind of crazy because like when's the last time you met someone for the very first time and then like 6 days later you're inviting them over to your place for Thanksgiving dinner? You know what I'm saying? It is, I mean, granted, we went to the same high school, she and she knew my brother for many, many years, so I guess there's like a level of trust there already. But it was just crazy to me when I took a step back and I was like, dude, it's kind of like, if you really think about it, it's kind of very trusting on her part to invite me over to such a intimate, friendly sort of a gathering sort of a thing, you know? Like usually you're deep friends with someone before you invite them over for Thanksgiving dinner. So tonight we're gonna be cooking, what is it called? Brussels sprouts gratin. It's a recipe I found online, and because we're gonna take a dish over there for their place. I think everyone's bringing food, and I've never made this thing before. It's just a recipe I found online. So tonight is gonna be the trial run. I have all the ingredients and everything. It's basically just Brussels sprouts, and then there's like a cheese breading, cheese sort of a breading that goes on top of it, and then you bake the whole thing. But it's basically like a healthy Brussels sprouts sort of a dish. And that's gonna be my contribution for this thing. Okay, so as a gift for tomorrow, the dinner, there's a wine shop that's nearby over here that I really like. If you've seen Harry Potter, the first movie, Ollivander's wand shop, it reminds me of that, except swap out the wands for wine and alcohol. That is the essential vibe of this little shop that they have. I bought this bottle right here, and this is what I'm going to take with me. So I'm going to take this bottle here, as well as this dish that we're going to practice preparing right now. I was thinking more about the whole Jody inviting me to her place for Thanksgiving, and without explicitly communicating this directly towards one another, I think from both of our perspectives, we are mutually speedrunning the building of a new friendship. And that is a quality in a person that I highly admire. So that is the Thanksgiving plan. Additionally, I'll be trying to check out the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. This will all be going into next week's video though. Happy Thanksgiving. This has been week number 635. Next week will be week number 636.